What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Scotty. Listen, we here live watching this XFL watch party. Listen, I'm bringing it in full effect. Listen, it's football. I don't give a damn if it was the CFL, LFL, UFL. It is live football in the building. We are here supporting HBCU graduate, HBCU coach, DT in the building is the offensive coordinator for the XFL, for the Vegas Vipers, as well as other HBCU players that are currently on the roster. You definitely want to tune in. I'm excited. Let's go. Here's kickoff. Oh, this is a weird kickoff. I like it though. It's a weird kickoff, but I like it though. If you don't know where it's at, it is on ABC. I'm currently watching it on YouTube TV, but it is on ABC. I like the listen. I like them Arlington. I like the Arlington uniforms. I like what's going on, everybody. What's good? What's good? Football is back. It might not be what you thought, but it's still back. What's goody? What's goody, everybody? All right, let's get it. Full empty set. Hit him. Boom. Martavis Bryant, former NFL, former Steeler, couldn't stay off the weed. Kept getting in trouble, but we here. All right. I'm loving the production. The production is nice. Okay, let's not act. The production is nice. I think it's a little bit better than the USFL. I do like some of the camera angles that the USFL has, but as of right now, the production ain't bad. I like it. Got him in the seam. Got him on the seam. First down of the season. First down of the season. All right, here we go. First down. I don't know who this Luis Perez kid is. Let's see what he got. He's tossing it, though. He's tossing it around. Oh, good hit. I want to see my boy DT. I want to see what DT looking like today, baby. Appreciate you, Sean. I appreciate you, my boy. Appreciate you. You guys already know what it is. Call lines are open. 518-263-8124. If you want to talk about the game, 518-263-8124. Call in during the commercials at halftime. Come on, man. That's come on, man. Who's calling these plays, bro? Everybody and their mama knew you was running.
You are the only participant.
One with Martavis Bryant. He got to go short field. That's just me personally. Got to go short field on this side. Go to the top side on his right. You got the one-on-one with Martavis. Got to take it. Told you got to go top side. You got to go top side. I be knowing this stuff, baby. Got to go short side of the field right there. Had to go top side. It was too easy. I do like the double they had, though, underneath that Martavis. They had somebody sitting underneath of it, but had to go top side. Just makes sense. Still got Martavis Bryant one-on-one. Oh, he got him. He broke him. Nice. This is a nice little drive. That would be crazy. First possession of a new league. First drive of a new league. Touchdown. I don't know as of right now. But I do know John May Martin is a running back. I know C.J. Holmes is a starting corner. Quinterio Cole is playing in this league from Alcorn. So there's some players out there. Pick. Well, you got to pick that. So, you know what I'm saying? So let me check some of these rosters. Let me check some of these Vegas. Let's see. This DT calling the plays. I'm sorry. This is DT right now. My bad. Let's go, DT. My bad. This is DT calling the plays. He's the Vegas Viper offensive coordinator. That's how my boy doing it right now. First drive, we try to get touchdowns, baby. I'm thinking he on the blue team. My DT calling the plays for the white team. This is DT right now. Got the split back. Let me see what he's working with right here, DT. Okay. Oh, he going one-on-one. It's either a run or he going long field. Either got to get in there. Get in there. Come on, man. Come on. Unofficially, nobody's made the determination if they are the official partner with the NFL. I think XFL does have some type of agreement, but I don't know if it's official yet. Come on, DT. Come on, DT. Watch the play action right here. DT is the former offensive coordinator of Alabama A&M. That's a big boy. That's 72 big. That's 72, a big boy right there. Absolutely, Mr. Buzz. Absolutely. Listen, I just want some of our HBCU players to have opportunities to play professionally outside the NFL. Just like if it was in the NBA, you can go to Europe, Europe and things like that. Soccer, you can go overseas. There should be more developmental leagues for NFL. Not everybody can make the NFL. They should have development leagues. Major League Baseball, just the same. Got to go down low with Martavis. What is he doing? Step up. Let's go, DT! Come on, baby! Come on! Come on, man. Luis Perez got them soccer feet. Great job of buying time, Luis. Come on. Okay. So no field goal. No field goal. I thought that would be a genius idea. If they merged it, I think it'd be a genius idea. They should just merge the leagues all together, in my personal opinion. Oh, just missed them. All right, let's get this. Come on, DT. That's history right there, DT. First drive, first touchdown of the new league. That's history, DT. Hey, somebody try and get that money. Whoever try and make some money, that's who. Whoever try and make some money, that's who. Come on, DT. There he go. There that boy go. Hey, you fast. You can learn anything on YouTube. I don't know about y'all, but I like this. I like this kickoff rule. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I really like the kickoff rule. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Hey, Carl, I'm about to get to you in a minute. Hold on. Hey, Carl, you live?
Yo, Scotty.
What's goody?
This is Jay White, man.
What's up, Jay White?
I was just informing you. I heard you say he was a former offensive coordinator. He's actually still the coordinator at Alabama A&M University. I just wanted to let you know that.
Is he allowed to do that?
He's still the offensive coordinator. I'm watching the game with you. I'll call back later.
We'll see. All right, bro. No problem, man. Appreciate you. I didn't know you were allowed to do all that. Double dip. Are you allowed to double dip like that? I don't know about that one. But all right. Oh, good run. Good run. Woo, they said they're going power. They said we going straight old school power, downhill, punch you in the mouth. But let me ask you guys, how do y'all like the kickoff rule? How do you guys? I like the kickoff rule. I think it's actually pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it's pretty cool. How do y'all like the I'm not feeling the kickoff look like the rugby? I don't got a problem with it. I ain't got a problem with it. I don't like it, not feeling it. Rocks, Danny, and Martin Day Venus with creativity. You know, because listen, man, at the end of the day, think about it, man. At the end of the day, you still have to worry about player safety. So, I mean, I wouldn't completely take away the kickoff. I love the kickoff, but you do have to listen, I know it's football, but you do have to worry about player safety. And I think it's the best of both worlds. They can't move until they go, and then they get it, and you can still make a move and hit it. I mean, I love it, man. I love it. The hit, because you still gonna get all the violence and the hard hitting in the regular NFL game, right? Why do that in the kickoff return? You know what I'm saying? Like you still, I love it. I think it's listen, not no shade, but you know I get it though. I get it. Honestly, if we be honest, I mean that's your opinion. I mean the best part of the game, you don't see as many kickoff returns as you used to. That's one. And two, to me, I like punt returns better than kick. I think punt returns are more likely to go back to the distance than kickoff returns. This is my personal opinion. So, all right, where we at right here? You can challenge anything at any time. Genius! I love it. You can challenge anything. I love it. Oh, that's just too easy. That's just too easy. Oh, good drag. Toe drag swag. Can I get that? No, that foot came up. First challenge. I love this. You can hear him talk about it. I love this. XFL. How can the NFL not do that? You literally get to hear the referee talk about the play. Oh my, come on, man. Listen, come on, man. You got to take that. You got, if I'm the NFL, I got to steal that. That is so dope. Come on, man. The NFL has too much money not to bring that into the game. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Shout out to Dean Blandino. I'm loving it, XFL. I'm loving it. Because think about it. No. That's too much money. It's too much money involved in the NFL. There's too much money involved in the NFL to that be the reason why you can't do that, right? There's no reason for that. Your main broadcast games always have the ref in the booth or whatever. You can hire ad hocly. You can hire former NFL referees to be in the booth and cover the games. It's literally what? There's 32, so it's 32 teams, it's 16 games. So you literally need 16 refs. That's all you need, Rock. I don't need one per team. I just need 16 guys. That's it. Think about that. 32 teams, each play together, 16 referees. That is absolutely amazing, bro. Because listen, guys, at the end of the day, this is my thing. At the end of the day, it's a game, okay? It's a game. It's a sport that is made to be fun and entertaining. So people at home want to be entertained. How else would you not? Listen, let's think about this. And I know we're talking about the game, but I want y'all to think about this. I was going to talk about the Rams and the Saints game, when the pass interference call didn't get called or whatever, but that wasn't challenged. So I'm thinking about an infamous play that was the Dez catch. Think about that. Ooh, all right. Think about if you could have heard what the referees were saying during the Dez no catch. Think about that. So you see what I'm saying? Like, how much more entertaining would that have been if you could have heard them talk about how they felt about the Dez no catch. Oh my, come on, man. The NFL got to steal that. The NFL has got to steal that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. NFL has got to steal it. That's how I feel. And they got some. Listen, that D line is legit. That D line is huge, man. Hey, if anybody know, hey, listen, if anybody know some connections to the XFL, I would love to be a commentator for the XFL or a personality for the XFL. I'll do it. I'll study. All right. You know what I'm saying? That Hail Mary call, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me, it's an entertainment thing, man. Oh, good catch. I think, see, the NFL tries to be so business. The NFL tries to be so business that they forget that they're entertainment, that you're a freaking game that's for entertainment. All right. And I think you should be trying to entertain people. My personal opinion. All right, 6-3, man. This is actually pretty fun, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm actually pretty. I'm actually enjoying myself. I can't lie. I am actually enjoying myself. I'm enjoying watching the game with you guys, man. Vegas 6, Arlington 3. Vegas 6, Arlington, man, it's a lot better than that's what I'm saying the same thing. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. I'm actually I'm actually entertained. I'll say that. I am actually entertained about the XFL is entertaining me. All right. You guys are definitely entertaining me, but the XFL is really entertaining me. Listen, guys, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with y'all. I am fasting right now, and I'm fasting from 6 to 6. So if y'all see me with a whole bunch of waters and y'all see me, you guys are the reason for the season, okay? Because I am starving over here. I might, when I'm telling y'all, when 6 o'clock hit, food better not be in front of me because I'm shutting this stream down. I'm telling y'all right now. All right. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm shutting this bad boy down and I'm out the door. So overtime, I don't give a damn about none of that. 6 o'clock hit, I am out the door. All right. I am starving. So man, of course. Who don't love some football? Who does not love some football? I didn't eat yesterday. I went Thursday to that. Whoa, woo! Shout out to you. Shout out to you, because I'm in it. I'm in it, man. I'm in it. I need God to move. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Can I jump? Hey, come on, Rock. Come on, Rock. Yeah, come on through. Come on through, buddy. So yeah. He said, I'm trying to order some food right now. Right? You know what? I don't know what it is about when you're watching football. It's just like, I feel like I gotta have some wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I just need to get some wings. Like when I'm watching the game, I feel like I gotta have pizza or wings. I don't know who started that, right? I don't know who started that and who started this mantra, but I feel like I gotta get some wings. And shout out to the Vegas Vipers. DT, I need some merch, baby. I need some Vegas Viper merch, baby. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. I need some merch. Get your season tickets. Anybody don't know, Bob Stoops is the head coach of the Arlington Renegades, and Rod Woodson is the head coach of the Vegas Vipers. Coach Barlow, former Alabama State alum, former Virginia State coach, is actually a coach at a team in the XFL as well. So a lot of sprinkle of HBCU alums in the building. A lot of sprinkle of that. Is DT the highest ranking coach in the XFL? Nah, I don't think he is, but definitely has a great resume. All right, definitely has a great resume. Come on, DT. You gotta give me something better than that, DT. Gotta give me something better than that, baby. Here we go. Spread empty. Looks like he might go at the bottom. Looks like he might go bottom right here. Come on, man. I do this, man. I do this. I'm like the black Tony Romo of this thing. I do this. Stop playing me. Come on, DT. What you gonna call it up? I love it. Now I know the NFL is not taking that. The NFL will never take you being able to hear the play call or the person talking to the helmet. You ain't never gonna hear that in the NFL. Ain't no if and buts about it. You can bet your bottom dollar the NFL is never going to do that. Yeah, who is Luis Perez? Somebody who is Luis Perez? I think he's like a D2. They say he's a D2 All-American or D2 Player of the Year or something like that. So somebody help me with that, Scotty. What you think the leagues can do to increase attendance so they can sustain themselves because they got a great opportunity here? Listen, it's tough, man. It's tough breaking into a new because people are, the one thing about people, we're real habit oriented people. If you don't know that, humans are very like habit oriented or very sequence, like pattern. Humans are very pattern oriented, right? Like when something breaks a pattern, you're like, oh, like what happened there? Or somebody does something awkward. So it's no different than people staying with State Farm and it hurts them to change over to Allstate. And, I like Nike and, I don't wear Adidas. It's stuff like that. So what is hard for a lot of people is to break away. They'll feel like they're cheating on the Cowboys or they'll feel like they're cheating on the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're like, I'm a super fan of these and I like this. So what's difficult is trying to make people feel like it's okay to cheat on their team, right? That's one thing that's the biggest thing you gotta fight through is that like fighting through that notion of I'm cheating on my team, like I, you know what I'm saying? So that's one. Number two is what they're doing is great because you have to do things outside of what the NFL does, right? To make it like, wow, I wish. If you can get somebody like me or people like y'all who all watch the NFL, we all watch the NFL. If we can get people on here to say, man, that's different, or man, that's cool, that's half the battle right there, just thinking it's cool to make people come back and watch, right? And then it gotta be some good talent. You gotta have talent. If you ain't got talent, I don't give a damn what you talking about. You gotta have talent. You gotta have players that make you go, wow, right? You gotta be able to see the highlights. You gotta push it. Like the man said, marketing, marketing, marketing. You gotta push these players. You gotta put players in front of people. You gotta get these people out in the front, man. So it's a little bit of everything, man. It's a little bit of everything. But and you gotta like the XFL has to show that they care, right? Because you can't rely on ESPN to be the only factor of people talking about the XFL, right? Because mind you, everybody in the XFL got a family. Everybody in the XFL got a former team that they're playing for. Everybody in the XFL has come from a former college, right? So you have a market of people that want to follow these guys. So you have to start building like the SWAC. I keep preaching the SWAC. You got to start building a network for people to come and follow. So you got to have some XFL shows. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some XFL commentators. You got to focus on the XFL and build the XFL brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's little things like that. And just my personal opinion. My personal opinion. Those would be a few things. I know you didn't ask for the whole soliloquy, but those would be a few things. You know what I'm saying? I would say I think he's gonna go bottom. I think he's gonna go bottom seam right here. I think bottom seam right here. Got him. Got him. Yeah, that's a good blitz. That's a damn good blitz. Well, now we get to see the first punt. That's a damn good blitz. Good call. Nice. Nice. That's a good blitz. Great blitz. Hey, that's is that Dwayne Harris? Look like Dwayne Harris from the former Cowboy. You know who I would have loved to see in the XFL? No lie. And I know y'all probably gonna agree with me. T.O. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would have loved to see T.O. in the XFL. Coming up with me right now is my boy, my guy, Rocky. What's goody, boy?
What up?
Man, what's good, man? Talk to me.
I thought about doing some content this morning over on my channel, man. And I was like, man, I slept through it, brother. But I'm glad you picked up the mantle, man, and went ahead and got something done, man. Because I'm excited. I just love football, Scotty.
Absolutely.
Football is my thing, man. And I went through all the rosters the other day. And what was surprising to me, I recognize all the colleges, of course, but I only recognize maybe 20 to 30% of the players. So we're going to be getting introduced to some new players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys that we hadn't seen, but all of them really come from Power 5 and some from lower tier conferences, but a lot of them come from Power 5 conferences.
Yeah, I think a lot of coaches wanted to go that former NFL route as much as they possibly could. You know what I'm saying? I did see a lot of former NFL players on some of these rosters, like Paxton Lynch. Not talking about this particular, not this particular game, but just over some of the stuff that I've seen, like Ben DiNucci. You know what I'm saying? Like Ben DiNucci. I'm like, bro, come on, man, give somebody else a chance. We see what Ben can do. You know, if you don't know who Ben DiNucci is,
Ben is
Cowboys fan, you know what Ben DiNucci is.
Yeah, Ben is straight off the Cowboy garbage pile.
Far from it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Cowboys fan, you know who Ben DiNucci is. So,
and the reason why you know who Ben DiNucci is because his dad was roommates with McCartney in college.
Yeah.
And he kept him around way longer than he should have.
Absolutely. He over here be doing them sidearm passes and all type of weird stuff. But I think Jawan passes on the former Louisville, former Prairie View quarterback.
Yeah. He on the roster.
He's on a roster. I know I seen of course CJ Holmes. He made a roster. Yeah, so you got a couple FCS guys, and like I said, they got the commerce guys and stuff like that. So we'll see. I want to see what it looks like just going forward, drafting wise and everything like that. But let's see. You watching on your end?
Yeah. I'm watching on my end. I got them in the huddle and they're breaking the huddle. So just so you know where we at with it.
Yeah, they just breaking the huddle for me.
Okay. So I realize I may be a little ahead of you, so I'll pause my reactions a few seconds.
Oh, you can't pause no reaction.
Hey, now the one thing that the one thing that I kind of like and don't like about this, it looked like the play designs and the schematics are really familiar. It really looks like the NFL, right? I was hoping there would be some innovation in it as well. So let's just see. Maybe some other teams.
I think because of the coaching is old school to me. I think I prefer, but listen. I like the I formation. I like those old school plays. I just think I do agree there needs to be some variation to it. You can't just go, full 2 tight end set and just run straight up the gut. Like, come on, man. Like we passed that. But I do like seeing some of those old I formation under center type plays. So, because if we're being honest, Andy Reid brought it back in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, but and that's the real MVP of the Super Bowl to me. But yeah, they are really taking advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense right now. Like they you see, they're trying to counter the defense with screens and draws, and boots and all that kind of stuff.
I'm waiting. What I'm ready to see, Rock. I'm waiting to see somebody just flash. That's what I'm waiting. Like you like, oh, who's that? That's what I'm waiting. I think when the XFL can get a couple of guys who just flash, that's what's really going to take it to the next level. And
that's the thing that I noticed last year with the USFL, right? There was there were guys who could play football at I think at the highest level.
This is Marquette King, former NFL punter. He's a monster.
Oh yeah,
he's a monster. That boy can. Oh man.
Man, I like I said, I really like the coaches, the head coaches, and the assistant coaches. When I looked through the roster, I thought they had a lot of NFL and big time college football experience. Like I said, I was looking. I didn't know what to expect. Like I was actually going to place some bets right on the games, but because the rosters was a lot of the people on the rosters I wasn't familiar with, like a few of the guys that they got from schools that are like Baylor, right? They were players who played at Baylor that were good players, but
not stars.
You didn't know what kind of impact they were going to have at this level. You know what I mean? They weren't. And so that's why I was like, let me see. Because I did win some money last year on the USFL, but the USFL last year was pretty easy because there was such a disparity at the quarterback position.
Yeah, at the talent of the quarterback. Yeah. I mean, I know I think the Breakers, if I'm not mistaken, I know the New Orleans Breakers. If I'm being honest, I wasn't a fan of the USFL. I don't know why. I love the camera angles, but I think I will be more invested in the XFL this year because of the more HBCU players that I think are there in this league, and what The Rock did by going to Jackson State and having his combine there, you know what I'm saying, and maybe making that a thing. Hopefully he does, but that's why I think I'm a little bit more invested in the XFL than I was in the USFL.
Yeah, I think anytime you can embrace HBCUs because I think it's just a lot of untapped talent. You know what I mean? In that, and again, as a football fan, and just being really introduced to the talent level that's at now, you got to understand, I got introduced to it in the Dion era, so I can't really compare eras of talent, right? But I do know this. I knew though there's some guys that can play at literally every college in the SWAC for sure. And the skill guys, there's not much drop off.
Definitely not.
When you talk about the skill guys, and I'll say this, and this may be to how defensive backs are just hard to find. Like the top level defensive backs in the SWAC can play anywhere.
Absolutely.
Like the top level defensive backs in the SWAC can play anywhere. I'm talking, they can play at Power 5, they can play on any levels. And so maybe DBs are just hard to recruit or hard to project, but
I think because, you know, the SWAC, they're going to take the 5'11" guy. They're going to take the 5'10" guy. You know, they're going to take the overlooked 6-foot guy. So, and then when you see him and they get coached up, you're like, hey, man, that boy can play. You know, I think the greatest example of that to me is Anthony Maddox. Anthony Maddox is a Power 5 player. You know what I'm saying? Like 6'1", 6'2", can play inside, can play outside. Like he is a straight dog. So when you get kids like that drop down to you and you can coach them up, you get those type of talent. Let's see what we got here. DT back on the offense coordinator. It's a run. This got to be a run right here. Is that Cole Beasley?
I think Cole got put out in a.
What's good, Coach Hayes? Man, y'all go make sure y'all subscribe to my man, Coach Hayes. Killing it. Coach Me, Coach You Caught podcast. And got that Canes Talk live.
I really like this Vegas quarterback. What I've seen so far, he really looks like he knows what he's doing with the football. Like he knows where he's going with the football. I
agree, and I think it's a bit of both with even, you know, DT, my guy. But I think DT is calling a game that fits him. You know, it's not nothing crazy. He kind of reminds me of how we would do a Keel Glass. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do anything that you can't do. You know, I'm not gonna call any play that you can't do. And I think it's very simplistic. You know, all hitches, you know, all slants with a seam, you know, just simple stuff. I'm gonna spread them out. You read it the right way. Check with me. I'm gonna tell you where to go with it, and you knock the throw down. I think it's really simple.
Is it that, or is that they're playing an extremely soft zone type coverage? You know what I mean?
Right here, it should be man.
Yeah, it's man right there. But
Easy
even with the man in the slot, the guy was 12 yards off. I thought he was going to go to the guy in the slot, but he went front side. But
I mean, I think that you gotta listen. You gotta take what the defense gives you. That's how as an offensive play caller, as an offensive guy, I just feel like you gotta take what the defense gives you anyway. What do you guys think so far? I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I absolutely love what is going on here in the XFL. I love what the presentation and everything. Just looking for some more flashing. That's all.
I love it so far because I like sharp football.
Yeah.
I love sharp football. I like when quarterbacks know where to go with the ball. I like when offensive coordinators know what they're trying to do to the other team.
Hey, this is a good hit. This is solid. This is solid tackling right here. Playing inside out. We squeezing on them, and that's damn good. That is damn good right there. That's a good stop.
I really like the defensive line play on both teams.
On both teams, they got some good guys, man. They got some big boys and some good guys. I like that 72 from the Renegades.
Look like they have big athletes, And a lot of times, I know at lower level football, at the collegiate level, a lot of times you'll have just big guys, right? But I love to see big athletes playing in the defensive line, and so that's good to see. Man, everything looks real sharp. I'll even considered if it was the early game, the late game, I probably would have considered it a little stronger, but it was the early game, so I didn't realize they were playing in Arlington until yesterday, and then I looked at the tickets. The tickets are really reasonable, and it looked like it was going to be fairly well attended based on the seats that were available. Now, I don't know why that whole section is not sold out, or they're not letting people sit in it, but okay. Maybe because they want the camera angles to show the people rather than. Why do you think they're not letting people sit close on the lower?
Good. Oh, man, that number 80. That number is 60 with 88. Oh, damn, I ain't never seen a D line with 88. But not Michael Irvin's number as a D lineman. But that number 88, man, he bust right through that joker. Man, this was a damn good tackle.
Yeah.
This was some damn good tackling right here. I ain't even gonna hold you. But you talking about where they're sitting at? They won't let them sit that close? Yeah, that's weird. Maybe for the camera angles.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, maybe for the camera angles.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, though. Yo, these defenses, defenses are always a little ahead of offenses anyway. It's easier to play defense than it is offense in the beginning. So everybody
Especially if you have a field where you can stand up without slipping.
Yeah.
Like in the Super Bowl, that field was trash. And that field made it really hard on defenses. I ain't gonna even lie. When you can't stay on your feet, it's extremely difficult. And I hate
Jalen Carter, UGA, DT Ware 88. That's a weird number for a D lineman. I ain't gonna hold you. That is a weird number for a D lineman. I ain't never seen a D lineman wear 88, but appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Bong. Appreciate that, boy.
Let me see what else we got here, Scotty. Let me see. I'll show some too.
And that's all it's about. That is all it's about, Willie.
Yeah. Hey, really, Scotty, there's a surplus of high-level football players in America right now. With all the colleges that play football and all the kids that play football, man, there's just a high level there's just a surplus of I think professional quality talent, especially at every position but quarterback.
Facts. Listen, I think Ja'Cory Rankin is a XFL superstar. Okay, like I know people say superstar. Listen, Ja'Cory Rankin is like that. Okay, he's good. The kid is good. He's aggressive. He attacks the ball. He plays the ball high for being so short. His height will be the only reason why teams don't pick him up. But he is a straight dog. I love him. I love Ja'Cory Rankin. Oh, fumble.
Looked like you got it back.
What is up with these refs' outfits with the all white sleeves? I ain't feeling that. I'm sorry. I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that.
Let me see who these quarterbacks are. What's this dude's name? Plitt.
Plitt.
Let me see. Let me do some homework.
Hey, Rock. What? Bama. Oh, not this one. Eric Bieniemy, new OC at Washington Commanders. What's your opinion on that?
Man, if he, I think he he ultimately wanted to get in a better situation where he could showcase his skills as a play caller. Obviously, as an interviewer, he didn't give people the indication that he had the chops to actually call plays and be successful as a head coach. But I think if he's able to show just the ability to manage a game offensively, calling plays or whatever, it may be worth taking a chance on a guy who doesn't interview well. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I just think the fact that he doesn't call plays, and the fact that he may not interview well was too much of a risk for certain teams, in my opinion.
I look at it like the risk, and listen, the risk, first of all, let's get this notion that because he didn't call plays, like everybody said, Eric Bieniemy found the weakness in the defense and made those motion calls. Everybody on the Chiefs to agree with that. That won them the game. Let's be very clear about that. My issue with him going to the man, listen, I'm never the Redskins. The reason he went to the Redskins, I ain't calling them the Commanders. I know him as the Redskins. The reason he went to the Redskins is it's like the epitome of I don't want to get into it. Listen, it's not a good look for him. Why? Because if he doesn't do well, it's a career killer, right? It's every reason for people to say that's why we didn't hire you as a head coach. That's the reason why. And the Redskins aren't good. They're not. I love Heineke. I think I like Heineke, whatever his name is. Taylor Heineke. I've always been a fan of Heineke. But I hope I hate the Redskins. Trust me when I tell you, I hate the Redskins. But I hope that Eric Bieniemy does well at the Commanders because that just sets him up in a better position to go get a job. And we all know, let's be honest, Ron Rivera is on one more year. You see what I'm saying? So if it goes down with the ship, he gonna lose a job.
Well, I looked at this like Eric Bieniemy can't lose in this regard. This is why I say let me explain. He's a 54-year-old offensive coordinator. After this deal is over, he'll be 58. And I think they paying him somewhat of $2 or $3 million a year on his contract. He getting a whole bag. Now, if he is successful and he's able to, make Washington competitive from an offensive standpoint, he's going to get a job next year for a lot more money. If he's not able to do it, at the end of the day, you can say he's a failure, but who has been able to do it at Washington?
That's fair. I mean, I think
he's not even working with a quarterback that now this is what I would do if I was them. I would because both Doug Peterson and Eric Bieniemy come off the Andy Reid tree. I would keep Carson Wentz and see can I recapture.
Hell no. I'm not keeping no Carson Wentz.
I'm just telling you, man.
Wentz is listen, Carson is who he is, bro. I would go with either Sam or Taylor Heineke and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe Eric bringing somebody that he knows his system. But
okay. I mean, I can go with that. But I'm telling you, I don't watch football long enough to know that you may like Heineke. You may think Heineke is a good story.
What's up?
You may think Heineke is a good story, but at the end of the day, Heineke limits you as an offensive play caller because he doesn't have the physical ability to stretch the defense.
No, that is not. What's the difference between Heineke and Brock Purdy? The play calling. That is the only difference between Heineke and Brock Purdy is the play calling. I've seen Taylor Heineke do amazing things
Scotty.
with the Redskins with horrible offensive coordinators. If
The major difference between Taylor Heineke.
Let me say this. I'm going to let you go. If you put Heineke on the 49ers, they do the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Go ahead.
Okay, I agree with you. But the real difference in between Taylor Heineke and Brock Purdy is Debo, McCaffrey, Ayuk, Kittle. That's the big difference.
So what I'm saying is the talent is there. He's good. He's just get some talent around him. His kid is good.
I agree, but what if you don't get Kittle and you don't get Debo and you don't have Brandon Ayuk and you don't have McCaffrey?
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, NFL free agency, you got, I think the former Hopkins, I think Hopkins is a free agent. Or, you know what I'm saying? I think Hopkins is a free agent.
He's looking for a home.
You know what I'm saying? There's some players out there that can immediately boost this team offensively. You know what I'm saying? And you still got the boy. Good man, this offense is
this guy knows what he's doing, man.
DT is calling a hell of a game. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you still got the receiver from Ohio State. You still got the receiver from Ohio State. So
Scary Terry.
Yeah, Scary Terry. So you still got him. Listen, man, they got some pieces. You add another piece to Scary Terry. This is good to go, man. This is good to go.
This guy nice. This quarterback is nice. He missed him on the front side, but stuck with him till he crossed the field.
Come on, DT. DT dialing it up, baby.
He had him open on the front side, and then he let him cross the field and hit him. That was nice, bro. That was nice.
Let's see the replay.
Yeah. Do most of those, Scotty, you're an offensive genius, do most of those in routes convert to overs if you don't hit them in the first window?
Yeah, you just keep it going. You keep dragging. You don't stop unless it's taught to sit. You sit in the window. If you're not taught to sit in the window, then yeah, you just keep dragging, just keep moving. Because in zone you're supposed to sit, but some coaches teach it as if it's an over, run an over. But some coaches have a destination that if you see a window, you sit. Oh my God. This boy, they throwing darts out here. They throwing darts out here, man. Listen, DT out here cheating on these boys. But yeah, so if it's an over, you just keep it, depending on.
Here's the play right here.
All right, I'm gonna see.
See, he missing and he let him keep running.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's a bad read by the safety. He had to adjust. That's why, when he stepped up in the pocket, he couldn't make the throw. So he just hit him on the second window. But yeah, that's a damn good catch. By a tight end, that's a damn good catch. Come on, man.
But that's what I was saying. Those routes, and it almost looked like the safety started cheated down because he was staring at him, trying to get it to him, and the safety ran down.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, the safety has to listen, man. It's either you're deeper than the deepest, or you're running with the guy, because clearly it was zone. You know what I'm saying? Clearly it was zone. Nobody was chasing a man-to-man. So you either got to be deeper than the deepest, or you got to move with that receiver. You got to widen out with him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that. I love this kickoff. I don't know why. I absolutely love this kickoff.
Well, it's a glorified run play.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody get to block everybody. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get somebody who's fast enough to hit it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get somebody fast enough.
You know what this play reminds me of? If a guy like D'Angelo Hall was doing that kind of, it would almost be illegal.
Yeah.
The guy with the quicks of D'Angelo Hall. You remember D'Angelo Hall?
Oh man, D Hall. You remember Dante?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Dante Hall. That's what
the joystick, the human joystick. Come on, man.
Dante Hall. My bad. I said the wrong name.
I'm about to say, I know. Yeah. So I'm about to say, DT in his bag today, boy. DT is in his bag. Oh, good throw. He fit that right there. That's nice. What? Let me ask you, Rock. What do you think the XFL needs to do to keep the excitement going on? Keep the excitement, growing for a new league.
They have to
to continue to advertise, and they gotta somehow incorporate social media interactivity in the game some kind of way. I don't care if it's displaying tweets. I don't care what it like, or I think it may seem kind of corny or whatever, but if you mimic the NFL, like the one of the issues with the NFL, I've always felt like they keep the fans sometimes too far away from the game. You know what I mean?
That's good.
And in the XFL, even with your comment about the referee discussing the plays and stuff, the calls, that's bringing the fans in the game. And anything that the XFL can do that can bring the fans closer to the game, I think is a net positive. And I'm not talking about physically closer. I'm talking to like, you know how the sausage is made. Like to me, if every team had a version or and let's put it like this, a social media presence that's similar to Jackson State, like that would help
incorporate, bring people in.
Yeah, that way the players could get personalities, you can get people invested, you know, and you could definitely hit on some personalities because with any organization, good
stop. These D lines is playing.
Yeah, they working, bro.
You gotta go for this. You gotta go for this. If you ran on 3rd and 2, we looking like we about to be like the Eagles. We was just preparing for 4th and 1. Okay. Hey, first of all,
and you the favorite, and you got to get blew out of here. So this is what I did say about the favorites, right? The favorites, it looks like the favorites, they took the more experienced coaches, the more established coaches, and they made those guys the favorites. Like in this one, Bob Stoops is the favorite.
I think the home team, you also got to put the home team.
Yeah, the home team in there too.
You know what I'm saying? So, stopped them.
Yeah, that wasn't even close, bro.
Listen, all right, 2 things. I love what you said about the Twitter, because you know what it feels like. You know, the NBA show with Shaq and all them when they bring up the tweets, that is genius. So if you can bring that aspect into the NFL game, I absolutely agree with you. I think that would be amazing. The second part, did you hear about the NFL possibly doing away with the 4th and 1 push that the Eagles have made synonymous? I think it's absolutely, I think it's bad. I love what the Eagles do.
Okay. You love what the Eagles do in spirit, Scotty. In spirit, you love what they do because they took advantage of a loophole in the rules and created a play that's virtually unstoppable. But it's not a football play, Scotty. It's not a football play.
Dog.
And I see it from both ways. I like the play. But in the spirit of competition, it's really not a football play.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Don't let me get the 4th and 1. It is your job to stop me from getting the 4th and 1.
And that's a great argument. That's a great argument, Scotty. That's a great argument.
If you so good, don't let me get the 4th and 1. It's just that simple to me. I love it.
And it looks too much like Australian rules football. That's the other thing I don't like about it. Y'all don't remember Australian rules football, but before ESPN had football and baseball and basketball, they had Australian rules football. They had pro rodeo, and they had bowling. But see, y'all don't remember all that because that was before y'all time.
I'm just saying, man. Let's see what Bob Stoops had to say about this play. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, man. I think the Eagles were genius enough to make it a thing. If I'm the NFL, if I'm other player, I'm taking it. It's no different than the Wildcat. When the Wildcat came out and it was all the rage, everybody wanted to be a part of the Wildcat till it got stopped. Listen,
go ahead. And I also want to say this, Scotty. On the surface, just looking at the play and how they line it up, some about it looks unsafe to me. Like, I don't know what it is, but some about that play looks like people gonna get hurt from that play. And maybe it's just because it doesn't look like a normal play, but it looks like somebody could get hurt. But that ain't got shit to do with nothing. But it's just
so let me get this straight. So rugby can literally do a whole scrum with their own body parts and shoulders, but a whole team full of pads and helmets look like somebody gonna get hurt for 1 yard push. I didn't hurt it all.
And I'm not. It's not the push. It's the falling on the legs and all that kind of stuff and rolling up on each other. That's what I kind of fear. Not necessarily that part of it. But But again, I think they should before they get rid of the scrum though. But what I really wish they would get is the guys using their body to fall on people's legs to tackle. Like that's what I really wish they would get.
Yeah, man. Listen. You know me. I'm an offensive guy. That was dirty. I don't care what nobody says. When I saw it live, I know a lot of defensive guys were like, "How are we supposed to tackle?" No, it was dirty. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. I hate it. To me, it's an extension of the horse collar tackle. That's really what it is to me. I feel like you can still make that tackle by just wrapping up the legs and just falling. Because players get mad about the gator roll when they tackle and do the gator roll. So to me, it's all the same. I mean, yeah, listen. I'm not saying that the Cowboys always get cheated. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say somehow rules get changed because Cowboy game, something bad happens in the Cowboys game, now rules got to get changed. I.e. Dez catch, no catch. I.e. Tony Pollard breaking his freaking fibula or tibula, whatever which one he broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, it's just crazy how stuff happens to the Cowboys. Man, rule changes happen.
And what I'm saying is, if you can't lay out for that play and just make the tackle, then don't try to make it. You understand what I'm saying? Because what he did was his deal was to use himself to ride Tony Pollard up to Tony Pollard's legs, man.
Yeah, and that's not and sat on it. Yeah,
and that's not as heavy as those guys are, man. I mean, I just don't like the call. I think there's another way to tackle, man. You're not taught to ride a guy down to the ground like a goddamn calf rope. And I think we should quit doing that.
All right, guys, we are watching the XFL watch party with my guy Rocky, your boy Scotty. Listen, Vegas Vipers, Arlington Renegades, former offensive coordinator of Alabama A&M, or current. I don't know if he's still coaching there. DT is calling a hell of a game for the Vegas Vipers. I think this might be the first penalty we done seen.
They must got the suit. They must have the Super Bowl officials.
Hey, yeah, ain't been no holding calls. Ain't been nothing really. Game clock starts after incomplete and out of bounds plays prior to 2-minute warning. Play clock 35 seconds. I like that. Keeps the game rolling. We already know people aren't really all the way interested in the XFL right now, so you just got to keep this clock rolling.
Hey, another thing too. If you guys want to go over to Bet US and bet live. You can actually get the Vipers at -7, and they're already leading by 11. So if you think the game is going to be a blowout, you can go ahead and bet the Vipers and get them -7, man. I just went over there and looked, and I'm thinking about it myself. It's actually 7.5, -7.5. So I really want to see what the halftime adjustments are going to look like on this.
What's the halftime show going to be? What's the halftime show going to look like? Yeah, they got an HBCU band coming up. They are really talking to the coach right on the wow. They really asking the coach right there. I'm like, man, if you get the hell out my face, we losing.
Hey, your guy DT he got something. He got something. I don't know if this defense is easy for him to pick apart, but he got something.
I mean,
that play was gonna work. That counter tray or whatever that was, was gonna work. Hey, Scotty, one of the other things what now, of course, they're running the pro style offense in this game, whatever. But I always thought one of the challenges of with having quarterback play or finding quarterback play, is every team is trying to run a pro style offense when there are just not many pro style quarterbacks out there.
Listen, I don't think I hate that excuse, right? Because pro style, all you're really saying is you don't know how to make drop. You don't know how to take dropbacks. That's when you say you're not a pro style guy, is you don't know how to do a drop back. Like that's because what's the difference, Rock?
Well, what I mean by pro style offense, I mean an offense that's multiple formations, right? usually going to have 1 to 2 backs, 2 backs in. You're gonna run. You even want run 21 personnel to 20 or 12 personnel, and you're gonna always run an offense that features 2 wide receivers. That's kind of what I consider a pro style offense.
At the end of the day, when people say you're not a pro style quarterback, they're only saying you don't know you don't know how to take the proper dropbacks, 3, 5, 7 steps. You don't know how to do that from under center. And then you don't know how to read out of pro. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know how to, you don't know play action, turn my back to the, you know what I'm saying? Because in the spread, you rarely turn your back to the defense. You know what I'm saying? RPOs, your eyes are always up reading something, reading a linebacker or something like that.
They throwing haymakers out there.
Oh, y'all members need a tackle.
They not wrapping up.
Definitely not. So, when people say he's not a pro style quarterback, or like, oh, this kid not, to me, what they're saying simply is he don't know how to do dropbacks.
So let me just kind of expound on this, Scotty. When you talk about a pro style quarterback, I'm thinking of this. A guy not only who can make all the throws, of course, but he also has the ability to read defenses pre-snap and post-snap, right? And I think that's rare, man. I don't give a care what the quarterback looks like. I think guys who can actually effectively read defenses at a high level, pre-snap and post-snap, those are just rare guys, man.
Listen, he just did a play action and never had to turn his back to the field. See, when you're in a pro style and you do a play action, you naturally have to turn your back to the and
he just threw a pick. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
got him. That's a bad read. That's a horrible read.
Scotty, that's what I say, and I'm not just using that one play to prove my point. Is a lot of guys can hit the wide open guy, right?
Everybody should be able to do that.
But can you read to defense when you initially don't see the open guy and you have to find the open guy?
Well, I mean, that regardless of pro style or non, you still got to be able to read defenses pre and post snap. It doesn't matter if you're in the shotgun or not. That doesn't make you a pro style guy or not. You still got to be able to read it pre snap if you're in shotgun. To me, the only thing about pro style which makes it harder is that you literally turn your back to the defense if you do a play action. You know what I'm saying? But simply reading pre-snap and post-snap, that should be every.
Well, you're saying that's just quarterback play period.
That's just quarterback play period.
Okay, so when I think of pro style, is that we incorporate some of the quarterback's athleticism into the scheme that allows him to take advantage of his physical talents in lieu of trying to pass the ball down the field each and every play. That's just.
Oh man, that's nice levels. That's a nice levels concept.
Man, look at here, man. That dude is in his bag, bro.
In his bag, bro. DT is in his bag right now. That is a dope levels concept. If you see it, they had the drag underneath of it, and then he just had a kind of like an over route going right behind it. It's a dope levels concept.
And this lets me know at Alabama A&M, it was the quarterback.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say that right. It wasn't him. But that was a dope concept. Going empty again. Good hot read. Good hot read. That's a great hot read. Good bat down though.
It was the quarterback. Oh yeah, that was nice.
He that looked like they got a little O-line. You know what I'm saying? Lewis, he hasn't really been under duress.
But the rhythm of the play, Scotty, watch the rhythm.
Definitely got to go top side here. Definitely got to go top side. You can go seam right here with number 10. Because he should have this DB right here.
Your money, Scotty.
Yeah. So, that's ooh. Oh, I thought he got hurt. Because you could have went anyway with that. Me personally, I probably would have sit number 10 on the seam route, on the trip side. But he hit the top side.
No, he wanted to isolate that route. He wanted to isolate that route.
He got the double in call. You know what I'm saying? It was a good call.
Nobody can help on that route right there. So, offensive coordinator, do you like him and as a play caller, not offensive coordinator, play caller, Willie or DT, who you think is better?
I'm always going to lean to DT because Willie gonna Willie it up. I don't know what it is about Willie. Willie gonna Willie it up, and I've never said that about DT. I've never said DT gonna DT it up. You know, Willie is always good to have a mental blunder in a play calling his game. I think the only thing about DT, I think sometimes he gets fixated on something that, you know, I'm like, man, you got to go away from that, or I think you can do something better than that. But I'm definitely gonna go DT over Willie. That's good throw. Can I get one? What a freaking throw! What a read!
But the last 2 years I've been watching Willie. I love how Willie incorporates running backs in the passing game. Like, I think the way he incorporates running backs in the passing game is next level, and he do it at weird times. He do it at times you don't expect.
Listen, the thing for me that. This is a great catch and throw. That's a great catch and throw, Lewis. Jesus Christ, that's a great catch and throw. Is that really pass interference? Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I'm a wide receiver. That's pass interference. That's a great adjustment, though. Damn good adjustment.
He didn't have to, though.
Yeah, you're probably right. You know, but that foot, it's not a bad call. He had the full extension of the arm. Like, what, guys? That's like rule number one. You can't fully extend your arm. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I'm a wide receiver and I gotta call that. But with DT, the reason I think DT is better than Willie is because DT is, no matter how much you give to Willie, DT has been super balanced. Even when you don't think he should be. He has been. He's a super balanced play caller. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll still run the ball. He'll still throw the ball. He's a very balanced play caller. And Willie can sometimes get over fixated. Like, I think the best play caller is when he had Rashawn McKay. I think that was the best play calling I've seen from him when he had Rashawn McKay. JS looks similar to DT's offensive way he used when Alabama A&M played Jackson State, timing of the fake punt and everything. So. I'm a fan of DT.
I probably hadn't had him as much as I've seen him as much as you, but I thought in the North Carolina game when he was outmanned, he called
a great game. He called a hell of a game.
I think in the Jackson State game, that the very next game, he had an idea that he could do some things with Musa that he just wasn't able to do. You know what I mean? And he stuck with it. And he stuck with it long before, he stuck with it too long.
I agree. I think that he got hyper fixated. First of all, Musa was always hyper fixated on Xavier. That just is what it is. He was hyper fixated on him. And the second thing is, I blame Willie for not moving Xavier around more. He should have been in the slot. He should have been in jet sweeps. Like, if that's your guy, you just got to get your guy the ball. And Shareed, to me, is just as explosive as X-Man. So why not do the same thing for him? Shareed should have been in a lot of those situations as well. So I think I would have had X-Man in the slot the whole game. I would have never put him out on one-on-one island. I would have had him in the slot. I would have had him working against Isaiah Bowden. I would have had him working against all the inside guys, linebackers and stuff like that. I think that would have been very much better than him. But I love the game plan that DT is coming with. Luis Perez looks good, looks really good for what they're doing and how they're doing it. So man, this is good, man. I'm excited, man. If I'm Bob Stoops right now, you got to get away from this running attack. You got to get away.
I'm trying to find out who Drew Plitt daddy is, because at Ball State he didn't have any stats. So I'm trying.
No stats.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Hand fighting? How was it hand fighting when the boy put his hand on his whole rib? How is that hand fighting when he literally extended his whole arm, put it on his rib, and extended himself? That is the definition of offensive pass interference, is a fully extension to where you see separation. right? You see some hand fighting is literally like your hands on top of mine. We're grabbing each other's arms. That's hand fighting. What that was offensive pass interference. When you guys are smoking crack. Smoking crack. Scotty, do you think Nuggets should move back to safety at the next level? I think he can play both positions. I think I don't know. I just think he can play both positions. I think however a team decides to use him is how they use him. But I just think he's a hell of a ball player. I think he's a hell of a ball player. I think he's a hell of a DB. And if the Cowboys went and got him in the 6th or 7th round, I would not be mad. The Cowboys picked him up in the 5th or 4th round. I wouldn't be mad. I think Nugget is that talented.
I think Nugget is in my opinion, he's the consummate slot corner. You know, that's what I believe he is.
I don't think he's a slot corner. I don't think he's a slot corner.
Why not, Scotty?
I don't think he's as shifty as people give him credit for. I don't think he can.
But
those two-way guys, you know, like the why do I always forget that white boy Cooper Kupp, like the Cooper Kupps, the you know, who else? CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb plays in the slot. You know what I'm saying? I think he can keep up with CeeDee. I don't think he can keep up with Cooper Kupp and those type of things. I think he's a boundary corner. I really do. But I think he's a damn good safety as well. I think he can play both.
See, I look at him in the slot because I think he would be a hard matchup when an offense goes switch to the running game and try to run at him. He still can win and he's physical enough. I know those are attributes that are normally, you know, what you look at in the safety, but I think he covers well enough to be the slot corner, and he plays a physical enough game where he can help in the run game as a slot corner.
I guess somebody sent some people over here to raid. I guess that's a YouTube thing. Listen, guys, I'm black, okay? I'm black. So if you coming from a white channel over here to raid, I don't know what that means. All right, so just make sure you subscribe, okay? Just make sure you subscribe. So raid, no raid. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that means. If y'all can explain it to me in the chat, I would love to hear it. But we black over here. We don't be doing no raids. So I don't know how that works. So please.
Let me go back and look and see what the live betting says on the game now at halftime. I may
cool. Thank you, Dark Thunder. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Just make sure y'all like and subscribe. I just need an explanation. That's all I need. I just need an explanation for your boy.
All right, bet. If you really want to love, you hit that
like and subscribe, baby.
Like and subscribe, and what they call that, super chat. Yeah, you put a little super chat, $1 or $2 in the super chat, man. We
you know what I'm saying? Show some love. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, why thank you. Why thank you. I appreciate that. Why thank you. Thank you. Why thank you again. Why thank you again. I appreciate y'all. Raid away. You know.
Yeah. Y'all got raid, mosh pit, all that shit, man. Y'all just go ahead and do it, man. Because this is halftime. We watching Rock. You know, Rock love wearing them tight ass clothes all the goddamn time.
Oh, what? Tell me why the Rock. Why is Bama wearing a jersey for the interest? Like, bro, Rock, come on, man. Like, let it go, bro. You're the CEO of the company. Just let it go. He got to come out in a jersey. You know, I'm like, come on, man. That's okay, Rock. Okay, Rock.
I mean, but you got to understand, he's using everything he got to build his league. He done put his own bread in it. I ain't gonna knock him for that, man. Yeah, he done put his own bread in. Let me say.
I guess.
Hey, my man Derek White says, learn something new every day, Scotty and Rock. Yeah, you do, because I wouldn't have knew what, that could have been a backhanded comment. You know what I mean? That could be Ray spell backwards, and that could be Dar or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what that shit is, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't know what that was either. I'm like, bro, but appreciate it. Yeah, I want to show love, man. Listen, I appreciate all love. I appreciate all love.
No, but like I said, man, I'm happy with how crisp the game is, Scotty, because the game is really crisp. They're not calling a lot of penalties.
Absolutely.
Doesn't look like they're committing a lot of penalties either. It also looks like the players are in game form. How they get to game form this early, I don't even know. But they look like,
I mean, they said they were practicing with, just practicing with each other. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that just is what it is. That was what it was. So
and it looks like the NFL. the team with the quarterback that plays better usually wins.
That's fair. That's fair. So, I'm excited to see what this looks like going forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see what this looks like going forward. I'm excited to see what this turns into just overall. Listen, guys, if you'd like to call into the show, 518-263-8124, 518-263-8124. You are watching the Vegas Viper and Arlington Renegades watch party with your host, Scotty, with my boy, Rocky. Y'all can definitely go check out his channel as well. Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm finna put $25 on the Vipers, Scotty. I just put $25 on the Vipers. The spread is actually 8.5. So I'm living it kind of dangerously because I hope Rock ain't got the officials in his pocket and gonna try to make the game close down the stretch and do some wild shit. So, but we'll see.
We'll see. Listen, we'll see what Bob Stoops. Listen, I was never a fan of Bob Stoops at Oklahoma. I'm gonna just tell you what it was. I was never a fan of Bob Stoops at Oklahoma. I felt he was overrated. That's just me personally.
Well, being in the Big 12 footprint, right? Bob Stoops' brand changed in the middle of his tenure as head coach. He was a guy who recruited defense, who had great defensive players early on in his tenure, and by the end of his reign as head coach, they couldn't play no defense at all. And you know what I mean? Like, he literally, like, people are going to say, oh, the air raid offense changed football and all that kind of stuff. No, he was playing defense. If you go back to that national championship that he won against Florida State, won the game like 12-6 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, he was known for defense. He was a defensive guy. And then late in his tenure as head coach, man, they couldn't put a defense on the field that could hold somebody under 50.
All right, I'm looking at Plitt. Plitt says he mercilessly served. He was a true freshman at Ball State. Plitt passed for 2,900 yards and 24 touchdowns and 7 interceptions as a redshirt junior. His season was cut short by COVID-19 and was a second team all Mid-America, all MAC player.
Okay.
So,
okay. You found some stats. ESPN didn't have any on it.
Yeah, I'm on Wikipedia.
Okay.
So
that shit could be made up, but okay.
That's fair. That is fair.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, Scott.
No, you ain't lying. Wikipedia. That's fair. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Bob Stoops is talking about. I want to hear from the Vegas Vipers.
Yes, if there are any butterflies for either.
Man, I like the Vipers. I like your guy DT. He put together. His guys executing.
Mm-hmm.
Look like they playing touch football on the quarterback because I don't think I seen a sack the whole first half. Did you see a sack? Has there been any sacks the first half?
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Let me see what my guy. I always enjoy MEAC Mike and what he has to say. Arlington is going to come back and probably win. No way I take that team 8.5 when the original spread was only 3. Man, they
don't know nothing about these teams, bro. They just throwing up numbers out there, MEAC Mike. Sit your ass down. Boy, you just out here talking.
I didn't watch the first half of this game. And if the first half is any indication to the quality of the quarterback is a mismatch. Everything else looks pretty equal. Well, let me just put it like this. DT, as offensive coordinator, seems to have in firm control of what's going on the field. Mm-hmm. Did DT play in the SWAC too? Or did he?
Nah, he played at Fayetteville State. He was a quarterback at Fayetteville State.
Oh, okay. Well, he's an HBCU guy.
Let me see what Plitt talking about. Oh, just missed it.
Let me run it back. Let me see.
I want to know how he got this job. That's what I want to know.
Who? Plitt?
Plitt, how you get this job?
Man, the way you do quarterback positions is you don't invite anybody else who can play when you want somebody to win quarterback.
Let's take a look at the progressive first half stats.
Let me see.
Certainly standing out 171 yards through the air.
I was talking about the interview that they were having with Plitt. I was talking about
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to find. Don't look like I can find it.
All right, here we go. Kickoff for the half.
So has Plitt played pedestrian enough to give the other guy a shot?
I would have switched it.
Hey, Scotty, you ain't. Hey, if they not your son, you're not sticking with them at all, are they?
Not even a little bit. I ain't got time for it.
Hey, would you stick with Lil Scotty? Would you give Lil Scotty a second half?
If I knew how my son was, I'm like, yeah, maybe, but I'm about winning, bro. I ain't even about that. I ain't even about that favoritism mess. I'm about winning.
Scotty said he'll pull his son. Woo.
Damn sure would. I'll pull my mama. If she could help me win, yeah, listen, I'm about winning, baby. Listen, I'm about dubs. I don't give a damn who it is. Shoot, I'll step over my cousin if it meant winning a football game. If he throws a better ball, he can keep running. See, Plitt, it's all right, though. It's all right. I was trying to bring up the stats because, let me see.
Where did Luis Perez play? Was that guy at Rutgers or something? Hold on.
Texas A&M Commerce. That's what everybody in the chat was talking about.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, they throw the pill at Texas A&M Commerce.
Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see what we got here. Got him.
Yeah, dude just put his hands on him.
Encroachment. Oh man.
It reminds me when my son was playing, and I was a little league coach. He was about 7 years old, and I sit down and tell him, I let him know, hey, bro, if you don't try hard, man, I'm not gonna be able to. They're not gonna respect me as a coach.
I don't know about you, bro, but these sleeves on these referees are really throwing me off. I cannot call it. Like
it looked like they got a vest on, right?
It just looks weird. Like they got stripes and then all white sleeves. Like it's really messing with me. I don't know. Like I know I'm probably nitpicking, but it is really messing with me. Like I'd rather them just have all black sleeves than them all white sleeves because it's really effing me up.
Hey, Dishman used to be here at Baylor. Dishman was either assistant DB coach or cornerback coach here at Baylor a few years ago.
All right.
Oh, that's not looking good.
Dog, it's 2nd and 1. Why are you going sideline to sideline? Hey, see, that's the stupid stuff I be talking about. So you want to pound the rock on every other time, but you're 2nd and 1, and you want to go. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, they want to call all them goddamn plays on that play sheet. That's what they want to do, Scott.
Hey, I've been waiting to call this one. Man, just get the first down, bro. That's the stuff that be killing me.
Hey, to me, as an offensive play caller, each play should have a purpose. Should be either setting up something or exploiting something on the defense.
Facts. I like that. And
you shouldn't be in a space of running shit to see if it works. You should have an idea of whether it works, is going to work or not against a certain look.
If that's the case, then you could use that jet sweep. I mean, I don't like when they called it, but you can use that jet sweep as a fake jet sweep. Kind of move the linebacker out the box and maybe do something behind it. To make them widen out, and then you got something coming over top. Like so, you turn that jet sweep into a wheel route, and then you'll have somebody on the inside.
Scotty, do you have to think that hard to get 1 yard?
I mean, no. Like I said, I don't like what they call right there, but that's how. If you wanted to, say that was a setup play, you could use that as a setup play, and I'll give you that one for free. I'll get that one for free. Anything else you got? I need consultant. I need.
I'm gonna see this guy in the slot, see if he can cover.
Oh man.
Yeah, he got him locked up.
Yeah. That's holding.
That's coverage.
That's holding. That's flag. That's a flag.
He had his hands on him.
That's a flag. That's a flag. Oh my God, that's a flag. I don't know how they don't call that. It's a flag.
Yeah, roughing the passer, they called it. They called. Hey man, that dude was locked up, Scotty.
Man, that dig was a flag, boy.
He didn't put his hand on him until the dude tried to fight back to the ball. Watch it.
Oh, he hit him in the helmet. He
supposed to just let the guy go get to the ball.
That's a flag, bro.
Okay.
That's a flag.
The guy wasn't open, Scotty.
Dog, that's a flag, bro. First of all, it's an illegal contact because the ball stood in his hand. You're not supposed to touch me. You know what I'm saying? As a receiver, I know that.
Letter of the law, you correct.
Oh, man.
You wasn't open, though, Scotty. They just trying to get no.
What are they just calling shit? They just calling stuff out of
They want to get number 12 the ball. Number 12 is explosive, I guess.
I guess.
Hey, tell him, Reese Dog. Reese Dog, he was strapped.
That Bama that's a flag, bro. I don't care. That was a flag.
So Scotty, do you think what quarterbacks should be rewarded for throwing the ball to guys who are covered?
Say it again, because it just sounds like a messed up question.
Do you think quarterbacks should be rewarded for throwing to guys who are covered?
I mean, because you can always throw somebody open, right? So, because let's be real, back shoulder fades. The reason it's called a back shoulder fade is because it's covered.
Okay. Was Plitt throwing him open?
That's the real question. That's the question you wanted to ask. Then no, he wasn't. He was not open. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, it was a flag. The boy.
I mean, by the letter of the law, yes, it was a flag. I agree with you, Scotty. But I hate when they call penalties on DBs and defenses where the guy wasn't open. Like the quarterback shouldn't even be throwing it over there, and y'all finna give him a first down.
You shouldn't be touching me. That's were you touching me? Shouldn't have been touching me. You know what I'm saying? Like Juju Smith-Schuster shouldn't have been holding me. Like
oh yeah, that was some petty shit right there, man.
All right, that's just that simple. Did you hold me?
Hey, but old boy Savage did after.
Hey, yeah. AJ Brown killed him. Yeah, TikTok boy. Corvette. Yeah, he TikTok man. AJ Brown. He came back. He like he said, you won the war, but I won the battle though. I won the battle. He got him a little.
And AJ Brown kept it classy too, because he said,
"Congratulations,
y'all deserve it."
But
TikTok boy, don't act like you was like that.
But you know when somebody bringing that butt, it's about to go. It's going downhill from. Oh, he got time. Come on, Plitt. Boy, you slow. Boy, you are slow. Oh, that Bama is dirt slow.
He out there having fun.
That boy is.
My mom is out here watching me, guys. My mom is out here. I'm on TV, guys.
Something wrong with you. Something is wrong with
you, guys.
Something wrong. Oh man, Mom, watch this. Oh man,
you're on TV. You're on TV, guys.
Boy, that's a good play. You gotta let Plitt go. I'm sorry, man. You gotta let Plitt go. You gotta let Plitt go, boy.
Oh my goodness.
What is up with these players and these random ass numbers? What DN is wearing 23? What is this?
What a quarterback don't realize somebody coming after you pump 3 times.
What? Come on, man. Like,
let's see what DT got coming out of halftime. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. This Bama got a Gucci band on his head. He got a number 23 and he playing D-line. This is looking, I ain't gonna lie, it's looking real ninja-ish. Let me just say that. It's looking real ninja-ish.
Hey, man, you got to have some of that, bro.
Don't do that.
You got to have some of that.
I know DT hot right now. Don't do that. Just go get the yards.
He from Florida. I know that.
Oh, gotta be.
Or he got the Florida starter kit.
Yeah. He ain't got no gold grill, though. If you ain't got no gold grill.
This nigga here. Oh, excuse me.
Wow!
See, that's what I'm saying. You taking my daughter's lunch money when you do shit like that, man. Boy, ain't got to do nothing, Scotty. He literally he out of the play, and the dude just throw it to him. Anyway.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I gotta see this play again. I really gotta see this.
They actually done ran that counter that bootleg play too many times, if you ask me. But
yeah, but DT high. I can tell by the way he looking at him.
You mother.
You Texas A&M Commerce mother.
Yeah, they think number 12 got the Jets or something.
This game should not be this close.
Yeah. They ran that razzle dazzle. Hey, man, I want to thank everybody for joining in on the stream. This is the Vegas Whistle Watch Party of the Vegas Vipers and the Arlington Renegades. We're watching live with Scotty and Rocky, and we've been discussing everything under the sun from NFL to NBA to this is All-Star weekends, by the way, too. So,
man, Rocky, you think they should get rid of the dunk contest?
Nah, because of nostalgia purposes, I don't think they should. But I think it wouldn't be I wouldn't be against them opening it up to like
G-League.
All the dunkers in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Making it like a dunk world championship. Making it a dunk world championship. I wouldn't be against that. You know what I mean? But,
I like that. I like that idea. I really like that idea.
Well, because here's the reality, man. Them dudes make a couple $1 million a month, man. And what I look like putting myself at risk of being booed for $50,000. You might well. Dunk contest is like me. To me, it's like the Oklahoma drill in football, right?
You either got it or you don't.
Well, it's okay if you're trying to establish yourself as a player.
Mm-hmm.
But if you already got your position locked up, ain't no use sitting me on the Oklahoma drill, coach.
My issue is that it was such a staple in the NBA. Like the best of the best used to do it. Vince Carter, T-Mac, Michael, Dawkins, Sean Kemp. Like you're talking about legendary names that were doing it. And now it's become like a sideshow. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember being a little kid watching Vince Carter in the 2001.
Legendary.
I think it was 2000. The 2000 dunk contest. Like I was watching that at home in my room, and I was going absolutely crazy. Especially when he went like this, I was going crazy, man. Like I just don't understand it, man. I really don't understand how NBA players. Like I feel like I'm the old man. Like get off my lawn type stuff.
Put a meal on it. And you'll get them out there.
But why does it have to take all that though? Like that's my issue.
Because them guys make stupid amounts of money, Scotty. Like, first off, you're going to end up inviting a guy who probably not in the game to give up his whole week off to be in a dunk contest. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I get it. You know, I get why guys don't participate. It's the risk reward, man. I mean, Man, what was it a couple years ago? They had a couple fools in the dunk contest, Nick. They all missed the dunks, and it had
God. Oh, God. Just absolute trash. Listen, to me, and my issue is Aaron Gordon not winning. Is that his name, Aaron Gordon? I think my thing is him being robbed twice. Like, that would have been the last time. I think that's what really turned a lot of players off, if I'm being honest. Him, uh-oh.
I got to shake. Hold on, Scott. I'll be right back.
Come on now. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm having fun, Scotty. I don't know about you, man, but I'm having a great time.
I'm enjoying it, man. I appreciate you jumping on here with me, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm having a great time, man.
A lot easier to hold it down when it's two people instead of just me here by myself. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, I always thought you were egotistical and you didn't want to share with nobody, man. So
nah,
I'm just messing with you.
Oh my God.
Man, this look like somebody done put something in somebody's pocket. We got to get this
closer.
Hey,
me and Mike looking like a voodoo star, bro.
We gotta get this. We gotta get this thing closer.
I know DT is.
Oh, no.
Looking at both handhelds. Oh, that's not going to help me. There's the look right here. He's got his hand on it. This is your best look. It's the left knee. Stand by. I got that out.
The ball out.
He called out on the field. I think the plays. We're good. We're good. Best we can do with this is it stands. Let's go. There you go.
That's awesome, though, man. To hear the conversation,
that's
to hear what they're talking about, to see what's going on behind the scenes. That's awesome.
That's amazing. Nah, it is. Man, this is the Vegas Vipers are shooting themselves in the foot because this team is not as good as them.
No.
Yeah, this team is not as good as them. But when you give a team momentum like this in football, it's destined to turn on you. It's destined to turn on you.
And not to mention just the energy drain on those kind of miscues.
Absolutely, because you're just getting down. You're like, oh my God, man! Like
you go from planning an after party to planning a funeral. You know what I mean?
Facts, real quick. Well, they really need to stop running this ball. I ain't even gonna hold you. Be there. Good tackle.
Like I say, I think the Vipers got a good they look organized, they look prepared. It's just those two turnovers. It's like the quarterback and the running back on the turnovers are it. I don't care what level of football you at. Turnovers really
kill you.
Make it hard to win ball games, man.
Jay, I'll do it. But, me and Rocky, I'll do it with Rocky. You know what I'm saying? I'll do these XFL streams with Rocky. I think it'd be fun, man. There's no NFL. Down season for college football. You know what I'm saying? So a nice little space and gap. And listen, I love me some football.
You're gonna have to put something else in the headline though, because I'm just you think we would have got more viewers if HBCU had been in the title? Former HBCU coordinator,
man.
I
did it so last minute. Me and my girl came off the road, and I literally just ran in the house.
I'm just messing with you.
No, I just literally just turned the stream on.
Like that's what I'm learning about this content game. People are really loyal to their content, Scotty.
Yeah.
They loyal to their content.
Yeah.
If they log in and they don't hear Alabama State or Jackson State or whatever.
They go. They said we out. we are out, man. This is a good game. This is a good game. Field goal is good. 12-14 Vegas over Arlington. back-to-back turnovers has caused the Arlington Renegades to get back into this game. 14-12. You are watching the watch party with me, my boy Rocky, Scotty in the building.
And you know this, man.
You know what I'm saying? Very, 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 very good game. Very excited about the new league, XFL. The production is high quality. So I stumbled across the stream. I did. Man, listen, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I swear to God, YouTube is on some I get this from a lot of people that the notifications are not coming through. Like, they do not get the notifications, and it's really it's crazy, man. How they try to do you. How they try to do you.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But man, you put out amazing content all the time, man. I'm glad that I was able to come on through the NFL playoffs and talk about football and other things, man. I look forward to it later on in the year. Maybe you're a big basketball fan too, so
listen,
maybe we
only for the playoffs. Only for the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Maybe we can get back on and do something together for the playoffs. And
yeah, I don't mind doing that. Yeah, I'm not saying if it ain't the playoffs, I ain't talking about it because it's just too much basketball games to be worried about.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie to you, the Luka and Kyrie isn't looking too bad. It's not looking as bad as I thought it was going to look. I thought it was going to be just detrimental. I still think they got to find like a bigger presence underneath. They just don't have that. Like, they don't have a big presence underneath. But I love the ball handling. The Kyrie's been moving without the ball a lot. I'm not so like. I hated it. I ain't gonna lie to you. When they made the trade, I absolutely hated it. I was like, why would you do that? But seeing it, I'm kind of like.
Well, I knew Kyrie could work just because I remember what it was like when he played with LeBron. And Luka is a LeBron kind of player. You know what I mean? So I figured it would work. My biggest issue is when you play a team that you're gonna have to like you may have one player on the court in the NBA that you don't have to defend, but there's very few teams that got two players on the court that you don't have to defend. And what is Dallas gonna do when Kyrie or Luka have to really defend somebody? Like, how is that gonna play out? You know, you can't hide two guys in the NBA. You can hide one, but you can't hide two guys. And so it's going to be just a situation where I guess they're just going to be trying to outscore the other team. Now, one thing I am learning about this kickoff, Scotty, is you can't be juking and jiving. You got to be trying to get upfield.
Well, I mean, yes and no.
Listen to DT, hold on.
Oh.
Things gonna happen. Good things gonna happen. We knew that coming in. We just got to protect the ball. Ball security is job security. So if we do that, they haven't stopped us really yet. We just been stopping ourselves the last two drives. So we're gonna come out here and score, execute right now, go take the lead, and win the football game.
Thank you.
Last four Vegas plays in this field.
That's facts. If without the self-inflicted wounds, they don't. This is a blowout. This is an absolute blowout. But Miak Mike is looking good though. He said Miak Mike said it though. You gotta give him credit. I gotta give Miak Mike credit. He said,
I'm gonna be honest. That's my first time hearing that guy speak, and this may be rather presumptuous, but that guy's a head coach.
Dog. Listen, bro. And I said this so many times. I said if A&M would put a freaking camera during the time where they had DT Connell and Coach Mai, they would have been more popular. I won't say more popular because at the end of the day, it's Dion. But they would have been an exciting team. You would have loved to tune into them because they're that. DT is so funny and he's so like he has this personality that's so funny and so like you want to be around him.
He just sounded real competent in that soundbite right there.
He's a competitor, bro.
So I think about guys that I heard. I think about Eric Dooley. Eric Dooley doesn't sound competent when a mic is in his face.
Wow.
Now, he may be a nice guy. He may know a lot of football, right? But he doesn't sound competent.
Drag route. Watch the drag route. Something with a drag. Something got it. It was there, too. It was there, too. He missed it. He missed it. It was something in the middle of the field. I saw it come open late, but we'll see. This is probably the first time they actually stopped him. And Martavius Bryant got to make that catch.
Yeah, I was impressed by that soundbite. I know it was a quick soundbite, but I've listened to other SWAC coaches get on the mic, and sometimes
Miak Mike looking real good right now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Oh shit!
Oh God!
Get upfield!
Oh
damn!
He missed it. This is getting bad.
Yeah.
This is getting real bad.
It's breaking down.
Slowly but surely.
I don't know why he just didn't run up in there and get the goddamn. Is that Ray Sherman? That's Ray Sherman, isn't it?
Who's Ray Sherman? Oh,
He used to be the running back coach for the Cowboys. Hold on, let me see. Is that Ray Sherman?
It don't look like Ray Sherman.
You don't think so?
Nah. Dang,
it is Ray Sherman.
It was?
Yeah, it's Ray Sherman. Hell yeah, it's Ray Sherman.
Hey, what is 29 doing? Straight missed the block. And he lost the ball. Oh my God, boy, this is getting.
Let me look at the Vegas Vipers coaching staff. Ray Sherman is the wide receivers coach. I told you. Yeah. Former Dallas Cowboy running back coach.
Are they challenging it?
Let me see.
Oh, they're challenging to see if it was an offsides? That is so dope. That is so dope.
Yeah, I don't have a look down the line. Looks like he moves with the ball. We're going to let the ruling on the field stand. So we're going to.
Wow.
That makes sense. They don't have a shot down the line.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Man, at this point, Plitt is going to have to give up something if I'm going to win, man. Plitt is going to have to be benevolent. All right. My daughter's lunch money is on the line, and it's not looking good.
Not even the least bit. And then I got
look like it's gonna be ramen noodles today, Scotty.
I got my boy Sean with the eyes in the chat, so something just happened. Lord have mercy.
Is that a catch?
Oh!
You got mossed.
Wow.
Hopefully that's not too loud over there.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, that's inbounds and everything. Ain't nothing you can do about that. That's
that he smacked it towards him too.
That's a grown man catch.
Man.
That's a grown man catch.
Are they challenging that too?
Yeah, I don't know what you just want when you challenging this, you just want your cornerback to live through this experience again. That's why you challenging it. Because ain't no way this is not a catch. Ain't no way this is not a catch. Okay. No, I mean, what are they saying? I mean, that ain't even fucking good. My man Wayne Morgan says, "Love this look. They give the review. The NFL need to adopt."
Absolutely, Wayne. Absolutely. Absolutely, Wayne. They got it. The NFL has got to adopt this. Hearing the referee talk, it is absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely loving it.
I just wonder how many Dean Blandinos are there out there, and can they be succinct and articulate what they're thinking at the same time that they're reviewing the call?
If you get refs like Ed Hockley, who have been doing it for so long, because Dean Blandino, he used to be a ref. He used to be an NFL
You're
ref.
right. You're right. They got Plitt out here looking like Joe Montana and shit.
No, it's just all going to hell in the handbasket, like my granddad would say. This is going to hell in the handbasket, and it's going so quickly. That's the issue. It's going so quickly.
Yes.
Listen, guys, y'all got 45 minutes of me. I told y'all, man, at 6 o'clock, my fast is done. I'm going to get up out of here and get me something to eat.
I'm fasting with you, Scotty. I hadn't anything all day either. I thought I was going to get on here and eat some wings in front of you, but I decided I'm not going to do you like that, man.
I appreciate it.
Eat some wings, some pork chop, steak.
Ooh.
Something like that, man. I ain't going to do you like that, man.
I appreciate that, man. I thank you.
I know how them hunger pains can get sometime, man.
Man, listen, my stomach is in knots right now, bro. Shoot, I need y'all members to count it down with me. You know?
But you only can have water?
Yeah. And I just drank all that.
All right.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You trying to get in your tuxedo, or you or is it Ramadan or something like that?
Just spiritual.
Okay. All right.
That's all.
You may get in your tuxedo too.
Oh, good Texas route. That was a good Texas route. Just do it a little high.
What do you call a Texas route, Scotty?
When you come out the backfield, like this.
Oh, the arrow route. We call it an arrow route.
Yeah, he called Texas route.
Old Plitt. What it says is
It said wing sauce on this. You need your glasses? You need your glasses?
Yeah.
That man would need his glasses. That boy's quitting.
Yeah. My bad.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, I got you real little in my screen because I'm looking at some other shit. Let me make you bigger.
I'm about to say that boy need a jitterbug.
No, you got.
Oh man, Miak Mike got some voodoo, bro. I ain't even.
Hey, Miak Mike is looking like a genius right now, man. He's looking like a genius.
Scotty, you watching the Roughnecks versus the Guardians game later tonight? I'm watching all the games. I don't know if I'll be at the house to watch them, but I'm definitely coming back tomorrow. Like, Rocky, we can definitely come back here at 3. You got something to do at 3 tomorrow?
Yeah, I got an event tomorrow at 3.
Okay, never mind.
But this evening, we can do it this evening. We don't have to do the whole game if you at any point.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know the lineups for the games this evening. I saw at the bottom it says Sunday at 3 for the San Antonio Brahma. What the hell is that name? Brahmas? What is a Brahmas?
Make the calls. Chris Dishman showed up at Purdue as a wide receiver first day.
What is a Brahmas? San Antonio Brahmas. What the hell is that?
I think that's like a bull or something like that. Brahma bull. Yeah. What it is. Yeah, they ain't blocking worth of shit.
I said tonight at 8. We might be able to do it. I know me and my girl going to Atlanta to get some Indian food, so we probably won't get back in time. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man, you're gonna be hungry again eating Indian food.
That thing will go right through me. Like I love me. Listen, bro, I be eating that naan like it's nothing.
That naan bread.
I be like
with that garlic butter on it.
Oh, I be like, keep it coming. Keep it coming.
What is going on?
Yes. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? It's The Rock's name.
Oh, that's an incomplete pass, but
what is this? You don't even have to, if you don't move, You don't need to shuffle over there to make the pass.
Yeah, DT is in his other bag right now.
Dog.
I know what he's trying to do. Just get a play they can execute, man. But he may just have to run the ball, dog.
I think you got to go to Bryant right here. You got to throw it to Bryant right here. Oh, man.
Did they run a lot of empty with Akil?
Oh, yeah. A lot. Maybe a lot of single back, but they ran empty a lot.
Yeah. What does empty do for you football heads out there? What does empty do?
Shows you it makes the defense declare. So you can read the whole field with empty, because we probably got more people than you can cover. They probably bringing the blitz right here. So I'm going to Martavius. You got to win this route. No, like you got to have a quick route. Like it has to be like you see the blitz coming. You got to have a quick route.
So on those spread offenses, do you have blitz rules? Like,
you have hot rules. So yeah, if a guy is because remember, it's literally 7 against 5, right? We got 5 wide, you got 7 if you're starting to add the safeties in, 5 DBs, 2 safeties or whatever, right? So they got 7 against 5. So you can always blitz somebody and have a safety cover that guy. That's usually how it works. Ooh, that's a good move. You could always blitz somebody from a corner or linebacker and have the safety pick that guy up. So, or you can have a blitz and then drop a D lineman out. But you just got to know where it's coming from, because you usually always want to throw at the blitz. That's usually the rule. You want to throw at the blitz. Because if I turn my back to the blitz, or if I don't go towards the blitz, I don't see it. So 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get hit. But you got to know, based off what the Renegades have been doing all game, when they get you 3rd, 4th, 3rd, and 5, they're blitzing. They're not sitting back. They're blitzing. So you got to have a rub route. You got to have something quick that you can get that ball out your hands. That's why I thought they were going to Martavius, because of the simple fact of it was press man. He got to beat the press man.
Here are the odds to win the XFL championship. So supposedly the St. Louis and the Seattle teams are the best teams in the league.
Seattle Dragons. I like their logo, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What do you think about Texas having 3 teams?
They're big enough. They're big enough. And they got the best football brands. Let's not play this. Like, you don't want to go up to Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I don't want to go up to Washington.
So do you think there's like that because us Texans, we love football?
Oh, we love football. That's the way. You know what I'm saying? That's just is what it is. We love football. You know what I'm saying? Texas, the southern states love football. So I think when you talk about brands, gotta have a team in Florida. That's what it matters. Gotta have a team in Florida. Gotta have a team in Texas.
Now it look like you gotta have a team in Vegas.
Yeah, it's simple, just simply off because of the I think the city,
the gambling, the entertainment capital of the world. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So adding those aspects, so it's man. Listen, I feel bad for DT right now, because it is going down quick like a hell in a handbasket, and I'm blaming Miak Mike. I'm blaming Miak Mike for the whole thing.
He pulled out that voodoo doll, bro. He had to pull out that voodoo doll, because some of the stuff is not explainable, Scotty. Like, anyway, like that pass to the defensive lineman, like, why would you even throw that play?
Just dump it. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this here, right? This is something I always say in football for as long as I've been watching the playing. Once you get the quarterback shook, the game is over. Do you think Perez is shook now?
I don't think he's shook, but I do think he needs to calm down. I think DT needs to throw some screens. He needs to throw some wide receiver screens. He needs to throw some running back screens. He needs to get the ball out of his hand faster. and let him get a rhythm. He lost his rhythm ever since the half. You know what I'm saying? So I think he needs to settle him down with some run plays and with some screens. That will be my first thing. The first play I would do coming back is either a wide receiver screen or a fake wide receiver screen go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that just to kind of take the top off. But because I never really like running the ball on first down. I think a lot of teams expect that, so I don't really like doing it. But
And you're a wide receiver.
Yeah, I am a wide receiver. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? I do like throwing the ball. So that would just be my mindset, but you definitely got to settle him in and stuff like that.
It's got well, you one of them wide receiver that was standing outside and they run the ball on first down and they get 7 yards on first down, and you're like, damn, they finna run it again.
No, but I was the receiver. Like, I'm like, I wasn't the best blocker. You know what I'm saying? I was more of a body shield. That's what I call myself. I call myself a body shield. Like, you know, like.
So you didn't master the stalk block, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Listen, bro. I was a king of getting in the way. That's all. I was king of getting in the way. I'd be like, where you going? Where you going? I'm doing mine, but I'm not about to block you. You know, I'm not Steve Smith with the blocks. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I did like crack blocking though. I was king of that. Like crack back block. Yeah, that was my ish.
One of my good friends, he was a masterful cut blocker, and I always thought that was the most illegal goddamn block. See, back in the day, you could motion a guy in, and he still could cut. You know what I mean? You could motion him from the outside in, and he still could cut.
I was probably like, when I was in college, I was probably like 170, 175. I was bringing every bit of it to you, too. I'm bringing it all to your knee.
Yeah, that's a cowardice block, man.
Or right to your ear hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing every bit of it. So, and then I'm gonna run away after I do it because I want you to chase me down because I was so tiny. You know what I'm saying? Them linebackers toss you. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, back in the day when you ran inside route, you could hit them even if they wasn't getting the ball.
Oh yeah. You can, yeah. That's why I want. Listen, my route tree: post, go, corner, hitch, come back. I'm not doing nothing across the middle. Listen, my route tree stopped at like, you know, right in that box area. My route tree was done, boy. You weren't catching me. My slant was from the number, so I might be catching it on the hash, but you know, I'm not. You were not catching me inside the box, and I was always open, like 7-Eleven, baby. I was always open. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was always open.
You see that old? Have you watched that old bullshit play they just ran?
With the shift out and then hide them, ball start. And this game is rolling. I ain't even gonna hold you. To start at 3, it's probably gonna be over about 5:35. Started at what?
Yeah.
Started at 3. Yeah, started at 3, about to be over at 6. Yeah, this thing rolling. I like it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, my money is just wasting away.
Yeah. I think Miak Mike took the bet though. He took the opposite. I think he took the opposite bet on you.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like right now they can hide Plitt. They can just run the ball and hide him, and so he don't have to play. I'm betting that they're gonna have to drop back and shit. They don't look like, man.
If I'm being honest, this offensive coordinator really ain't do shit all day. It's just really been the turnovers. I mean, like Jonathan Hayes he's gonna get a gold medal off of just like falling into this game. Like this game really fell into his lap, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like they really haven't made
and he's still trying to give it away.
They haven't made a whole drive all game. Nothing inside the hash.
It still looks like, Mom, I'm on TV.
And we're winning. And we're winning.
This is so cool, man.
Oh my goodness. This is now these numbers are just really throwing me off. 44. Like I'm just like, what? Like, you know, next thing you know, you'll see a lineman with like 11. I'm like, bro, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Got this fool looking like Patrick Mahomes out here.
Got him. No, that D line is nasty. That Viper D line is. I'm curious to see what the other teams look like. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that dude.
Yeah, they look like they got some nice players, bro. I ain't gonna even.
Other D line wearing number 0. Like, what are you, Gilbert Arenas? Like, what are we doing? Come on,
Agent 0.
These Bama's just wearing any type of numbers. First come, first serve out here.
Let me see the men's basketball scores while we at it.
This is a huge drive for the Vipers.
You're right. This is surprising. Baylor is leading Kansas 45-32.
Oh, wow. What's the first half?
Yeah, at halftime. Yeah. And Southern and Grambling is on TV now too. Southern is losing Grambling 31-25. They're in the HBCU
All-Star game. Yeah. They're
not All-Star game, HBCU anyway, what it was. HBCU Classic, HBCU.
Yeah, it's like a classic game at the All-Star game. Like, it's in Utah.
What happened, Scotty? I turned away and
what happened?
Now, I don't think they should do this against this defense. I think they should punt the ball. But I'm glad they are doing it. Oh, man. That was a good call.
Wow. What happened?
Too many men on the field.
Oh, wow.
Let me see what man said. Off top, but how the Southern defense will look with losses of. I mean, I don't know, man. The Southern defense.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. The biggest loss is Cam Peterson and Corian Harris. Jason Dumas did nothing for Southern last year. Jordan Lewis was that boy was a ghost like Casper. So the only two factors is real Cam Peterson, and replacing Cam Peterson and Corian Harris is actually the two biggest things they got to do. The other two guys, they weren't that important.
Who was that safety number?
Corian Harris.
7?
Yeah, Corian Harris. He was cold.
He was something. He was something.
So that's really what they need to. To replace.
But let's be honest. Ain't no defense in the swag raised hell other than Alabama State and Jackson State. So
let me see. Oh wow. Oh wow. What? Wow. This is just getting ugly.
What's up, Yard Talk? What's going on?
Alabama State's defense was pretty good. PV's defense was pretty good. Their front seven was pretty good. Their back end wasn't that good to me. Who else had a pretty good defense? Grambling's defense. Listen, I know a lot of people be like, "What?" Grambling has some talent on that defense. They just couldn't put it together a lot of the times, or their offense was so bad that they were on the field a lot. But
did Grambling get 60 put on them?
Yeah, because their offense couldn't do nothing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just saying. What else? Fam, you got 59 put on them. And they only scored 3. And they supposed to have an offensive genius as an offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? So miss me with that. Alcorn's defense was good.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Alcorn had a defense was very respectable. Yeah. I like to me, their front seven talent was pretty high level to me.
It definitely was. It definitely was good. Especially their D-line. Their D-line was amazing.
I like their linebackers even better than their D-line, in my opinion. They had 2 cats.
They just did that 1-yard push. They did they had Sheridan. I don't know the other linebacker. I just know Sheridan. He was a versatile.
And they had 2 linebackers that was balling. I don't know. When you talk about, again, I only been watching SWAC 3 years, really 2. And
15 total yards in the second half. Wow, that's bad. That's bad by the Vipers. That's bad. That's really bad. That's trash. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's my they putting the packet in my daughter's ramen
Oh,
noodles right now.
oh my God. They about man, I don't know what I don't know what Miak Mike knew about this Arlington team.
Yeah,
but
they boiling, and she putting the seasoning packet in those ramen noodles right now because it's about.
Hey, listen, this is about to be game time.
Yeah,
it's about to be game time. And once again, the offensive coordinator isn't that good. But he's
been around the NFL a long time, man. Jonathan Hayes been a tight end coach for a number of different teams over the years. I don't know if you remember, but back when who was that quarterback for Kansas?
You're not going to stop the clock just to see where the ball is? Jesus Christ, it's like 5 seconds off the clock. I'll just line up and do it again.
Are they going to go for 2?
They didn't score.
I'm just saying if they do score, they're going to go for 2. They probably
Let me see. So if you go for 2, 8, 23. No, because remember you can go for 3 points in here. So if you want to end the game, it's a 3-pointer. If you want. Woo! Wait! He blew that boy up. He blew that boy up.
And he got to go tighten his neck back on.
Jesus Christ. He went straight and then went down. God, dog. That was a big hit. Yeah, you got to sit down for that. You got to talk.
Hey, Scotty, I got to ask you a question. In that, since we talk about hitting, that brings up one of my favorite all-time swag players of all time, Aubrey Miller. What did you think about how he
stopped
did?
Him? They stopped him. They stopped him. Oh, DT got a score on this one. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
What do you think about Aubrey Miller and his performance in the
Senior Bowl?
Yeah.
I thought he did decent. I thought he did really well. For me, the only thing I was worried about was could he cover?
Mm-hmm.
And he somewhat showed that. I mean, Blue said he showed really well at the practices one-on-ones that he could cover. But
I mean, my deal with Aubrey is that, in my opinion, at his position, he's a top-tier athlete at his position. And you could teach him how to cover. Now, can he cover Devontae Adams? Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
But you could teach him how to cover an average running back in the NFL. I never had any doubts about that. But can he cover guys like Marshall Faulk? No.
Oh, I'm about to say, oh yeah. I know you're about to say, yeah.
No. What I'm saying is there are going to be guys on the field that he can't cover because he's a linebacker.
Facts.
But can he drop? That's mostly what linebackers do, man. They drop, getting the curl pattern. Most times, if a linebacker is one-on-one in coverage, they
listen. I look at it like this:
there's a mistake being made.
If we was in the early 2000s or late 90s, he's a 3rd-round pick easily.
Absolutely,
3rd-round pick easily. Just the way the style of play, how they did it, he's a 3rd. But being such a thumper and being and being in space, and then being in a system that made you a thumper. You know, like not really made you, but just accentuated you as a thumper. If it was me, I'm gonna just be 100. I could not take him past the 6th round because I want to get value for you, and then 2, I really don't know if you're gonna fit whatever scheme I have. You know what I'm saying? If the scheme is a right fit for you, I think could he be like the little baby brother of what's the old linebacker at the Seattle Seahawks, Wagner?
Mm-hmm.
Could he be a baby brother of him or a little cousin? I think he could. You know what I'm saying? I really think he could. So I'm saying he just has to find the right fit. And I think
So you saying he couldn't be a Roquan Smith? He's not athletic enough.
Nope. Not versatile enough.
Okay.
Not versatile enough. Not versatile enough to be a Micah. Not versatile enough to be a James.
So that's my question. I never seen him edge rush. But I didn't see Micah edge rush before he got to the Cowboys either.
That's fair.
So I mean, I don't know. I just think he's a top-notch athlete. When you're talking about speed, strength, agility, especially for his size. And I just think there's always a place for a physical player like that on the football field.
Absolutely. Opinion. No, absolutely. And I think, listen, if I'm being honest, I think he can absolutely make his money at special teams. Woo-wee! I would not want to see Aubrey Miller running down and trying to hit me on a special team play. Okay? That boy is he be looking for contact. I just couldn't do it. I'm not even gonna hold you.
So let me ask you this. The thing that got me was in the SWAC.
What is this?
In the SWAC, he had one of the best motors in the SWAC, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to see how that motor would match up against other players. And he was just as motivated, just as driven against those better players in the Senior Bowl. You know. So
I'm really not liking this play calling on this series. I didn't like the run on first down. I think you should have came out and threw. Based off this, they're probably going to blitz you. No, they going to blitz you. Oh my God, are you shitting me? This just keeps getting worse.
I didn't know why he didn't. I think he should have tried to run the ball.
No, I disagree. I think you should have came out and threw it off the rip. Quick game. Did this man just say pick six? Oh my God. Dog, Miak Mike is a freaking genius. Miak Mike is a freaking genius. What is Perez looking at?
Man, when you get the quarterback shook, bro, when you get him shook, he ain't been right since that pass, man.
What is he looking at?
Now, the crazy thing is he get to come back out.
And you still got a chance.
Oh, they trying to end it right here, though.
No, they can't, remember, because you can go for 3. So if I get 6 and then I go back and go for 3, I can still win the game. So the game is still there, but you just got 2 pick sixes.
Also, that's a 1-point play right there?
That's a 2-point play. Yeah, that's a 1-point play.
Okay. So I wonder on their roster, do they just have one kicker?
Listen. DT started this game off really good, but I'm not seeing any motion. I keep trying to tell play callers this and everybody in the SWAC. You need motion in your offense to show me what they are doing. There is no motion in the second half. There has been a lack of motion. You have to move the defense. You have to show me what it looks like. I got to know what I'm looking at. This quarterback is, first of all, I agree with you now, Rocky. This quarterback is shook. He is really shook at this point. I don't know if he can get you out of this. But
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember back when we used to play, man, once we got the quarterback's nuts, it was over.
Hey, me and Mike laughing all the way to the bank, boy.
Yeah, you were right, Miak Mike. You were right, man.
He was right. He was right. He was right. Oh, my bad. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I be forgetting all the time. Let me see. Where is it at?
Miak Mike, tell me what you thought. What you thought about the game? What made you think that maybe? I want to know what I missed, because when I saw Plitt, he had no chance. And what did you know about Perez?
It's not him.
Yeah. And what did you know about Perez?
Jesus.
What did you know about Perez where you knew he would get a game away? Did you know he was paid off or something or bought or some shit? I don't know.
Oh, it's not. The funny thing is, it's not even him. And the thing about it, and DT he's gone away from the RPO. He's gone away from the RPO. He's not doing easy routes. Like, they have a $200,000 backup quarterback behind him, Scotty. Man, they better get right, because that boy is bad. Perez looked good in the first half, but he is not looking good in the second half.
No,
and this play calling is not it. And the sprint rollout wasn't even a flood concept. So it wasn't even like, it wasn't like you have 3 levels to hit. It was like a hitch route, and I'm like, what? I don't know, man. It's just not looking good to me. It's not looking good to me. And Martavius Bryant isn't looking like he's worth a damn, if I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? So Brett Huntley, the highest paid in the league. We'll see. Well, this game should definitely
get a chance to get on the field.
You can't. I can't put you in with the last 4 minutes and expect you to win the game. That takes some real cojones from a coach to take out the guy who's been playing all game. And honestly, that's really not DT's style. I mean, he did it with Akil Glassman. He was throwing 5 picks. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I don't see it. They literally on the field interviewing the kicker for. Come on, bro. What are we doing?
One thing we do know, this Perez guy is old as hell. He probably 35 years old. No, I'm just joking. But he graduated college in 2017. That would make him close to the same age as Dak.
Wow. Oh, they've had 16 yards in the second half, bro.
Yeah.
16 yards in the second. Atrocious. Man, listen, that quarterback play is so huge on all levels, man. If you ain't got it, bro. Because if we're being honest, Plitt ain't it either.
No, he's not.
Virginia. How about you just throw no motion? Okay, still no motion. Should have been a false start.
So, Scotty, let me ask you this here. Why did he go topside when with my eyes, everything front side, everything at the bottom looked like it was an easier read?
First of all, they are sitting on these routes. They are literally squatting on these routes. You got to pump and go. Yeah, you got to do something. They are squatting. They're literally squatting on these routes. And still no motion.
Oh, yeah. They got everything underneath is locked up. See, this is when if you had a mobile quarterback, man, you could exploit this. Cause
like the Eagles did.
Yeah. Wow.
This is game right here.
Yeah.
Hey, Miak Mike responded to you, Rob.
Let me see. You always go with the home team when they're down. Okay. All right. So you don't
you straight drop that.
So never mind what the game was looking like, because the game was looking like I had no idea. Yeah. I see what you're saying, Mike. If you're willing to commit to those,
I know they're not about to punt this.
And there's the 2-minute warning right there if they have one. Kansas then came all the way back, Scott. It's 50-49.
Woo. No, they are praying for a pick six or something. I wouldn't be surprised if Stoops runs the ball 3 times. I would not be surprised if Vegas runs the ball. I mean, if the Renegades run the ball 3 times. I'm telling you, this is my thing. You saw what motion did in the Super Bowl. How do you not incorporate that in your offense? You saw how impactful motion was in the Super Bowl. How do you not incorporate that? Because listen, even if I see you in man, right? And I wish I had like a drawing board or something like that I could use. But if I see you in man and I'm coming across and you're following me, right? And you got to go and you got to go through traffic, or they got to pass it off or something like that. It's so much options that you can do with that it works in your favor. It really bothers me when people don't have motion incorporated in their offense, because it opens you up and it helps the quarterback see stuff that he might not know. Because if you just line up stationary, I can show you one thing and do another. But if I got motion, you have to declare. You have to declare.
Like that Eagles situation, they literally stole 2 touchdowns with that. I mean, it wasn't even contested, hard throws or anything. And to this day, I don't understand why neither one of the DBs acknowledged the motion man.
Well, you talking about in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
They did. They bumped it, right? So a bump is usually like, hey, so I'm going to so I become the safety and the safety bumps down. That's if you go back and watch it, you saw Darius Slay, he dropped back into like thirds. So that's what they were doing. They were going to bump down, and whatever he did, the safety was going to shoot down on the other side and pick it up. But they caught him in the shift. Darius Slay is already too far back. So when the guy cancels it and reverts back, bro, you already.
But on the first one, the corner had completely looking at the quarterback and not looking at the wide receiver. Like I don't know if he watches him go outside, but he literally goes outside while the guy is still looking at the quarterback.
Oh, wait, that's a lot of people out there. Look at that. Okay.
Where's that at?
Out there? Hurricanes. I don't know. I guess at the Hurricanes. I don't know. What are they wearing though? They look like golfers. Are they golfing? Look like golfers.
I mean, who knows?
Oh yeah, they are golfers. They got putters. Maybe that's the football team dressed as golfers. I don't know. Now remember what I said. I wouldn't be surprised if he runs it 3 times here. That's 1.
Who is this guy?
Oh, it's a hockey game. Never mind. Oh, you're a lot easier, Dog, you're not good. You didn't do anything, sir. What I say? I wouldn't be surprised if he runs it 3 straight times.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. 1:13 left. I like that the play clock's only 25 seconds. They don't do that 40-second jank like in the NFL. Because this game would have been over.
Yeah.
Third and 5. You definitely got to put the ball on the ground right here. Well, the clock is stopped. What would you do right here, Rob? Pass or throw?
I mean, I'm running.
I'm passing it. I'm putting it in the air.
Yeah,
no guts, no glory. Because your offense has been horrendous the second half. So I'm
not putting the game in jeopardy with that quarterback.
I'm throwing it. I'm gonna do a simple. Maybe like a play action, maybe a drag, maybe watch the tight end on the under route and drag across. I need something quick, short, and simple. False start. Yeah, now you're running.
My calculation is this, Scotty. The other team hasn't shown any ability to move the football, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could actually lose the game, or the game could be tied on one play. My quarterback is average at best, right? So if I'm gonna make the other team win the game rather than risk my quarterback giving away the game.
That's fair. 3rd and 10, you still running it?
Yeah, I'm still running it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm making him use his last time out.
Okay.
Now again, I'm more inclined to be old school in these situations than probably a lot of people. I think this is what I think, Scotty. A lot of coaches have been able to use analytics to justify their aggression.
That's good.
In previous generations, you couldn't justify your aggression with analytics.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
It was based off how the game flow was.
Yeah.
That's good.
So now guys can make decisions that are a little more risky or even lean into their own personalities
because of
based on analytics.
That's good, Rock. That's good. Yeah, you got. I don't know if you have to throw this. I would probably go halfback draw, just like you said, just to make sure that the clock is running, or they have to burn their last time out. Wow.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
They're about to challenge it. If that's a face mask, they're about to challenge it. That's game.
He didn't go down like a face mask. He went down like he just got the shit knocked out of him. Yeah, he didn't go down like a face mask.
Oh yeah, that's on the collar. Yeah, that's a collar. Here we go. You got to come after this punt right here. Got to be punt block. I agree with no athletic standouts, but I have to say the D lines have looked really good in this game. Those will probably be my. Ooh, that's holding. Not bad. I think my standouts for the game would be the D lines, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly the defenses. But the D lines, especially, they've looked real good in this game.
D lines have looked real good. Surprisingly, there's not one remarkable skill player that I've seen.
Yeah. They just been like, I don't know if because the quarterbacks haven't given the opportunities enough times, you know what I'm saying, to really showcase their ability. But I agree with you, Rocky. No skill player has really popped off the screen for me, but the D lines definitely have.
Look at here, man. Look at this motherfucker here.
Wow! Yo, life. It's like college. The ball stops on first downs. I forgot. Wow.
Hey, DT, call that drop. That was a call drop, Scotty.
That's a first down. Let's stop the clock.
Hey, they did that to freeze the defense.
Hey, fumble the snap. Dog, if they win this game, bro, I swear to God. You got to go bottom. You got to go bottom. You got to go bottom here. You got to go bottom here. You got to go bottom. Oh, he went top?
No, he didn't get it.
I think you should have went bottom. If I'm being honest, I thought the route on the bottom was better.
So,
that boy's dreads is huge.
Are there routes where you option on the safety?
Yes. So you can like usually like you can turn a bang 8 into maybe a high 8 instead of a skinny post. Like you can turn, depending on how he plays it, you can come underneath of him, go over top of him. This Bama. Oh, do something.
Yeah, that was pretty athletic.
Woo.
It was a real slow spin, but it was a spin.
Boy, the B button was stuck on that jank, but hey, he got up out of it. He got up out of it, man. No matter. He got up out of it.
But it just goes to show, man, these defensive lines are playing, man.
They're playing. But to me, the running, you got to keep a running back in the block. I'm sorry. Like, you got to keep a running back in the chip. Uh-oh. I'm seeing eyes. It's either good or bad. You got to go bottom here. You got to look at the safeties playing up. You got to go to the bottom. Wow. Are you serious? That scores.
Man, this is the best reality TV on television right here, man. I ain't even lie. This is why sports is so compelling. Because you don't know. You never know.
You don't. You really don't.
And it's literally going down to the last play, man.
You couldn't have asked for anything better if you're the Rock. You couldn't ask for anything better if you're the Rock.
And the crazy thing is, in a weird kind of way, these sorry ass quarterbacks keep the game close.
This Bama.
That's 72. The weird thing is,
what that's 72. 72.
Hey, in a weird way, these sorry ass quarterbacks keep the game close. You know what I mean? Like they don't make any hell of hey, we already on week 1. Y'all already the season is
there's 3. You're rushing 3 down linemen.
So I guess, are you from Arlington or something, JJ? Unless you, man, let me say this. Unless you on the XFL roster, you can't say we, goddammit. You know what I mean?
When the Cowboys win, I say we all the time. So
no. The Cowboys is the most storied franchise in NFL history. We own 5 world championships.
Hold on. The teams can keep the ball after scoring successful onside kick if tied or trailing in the fourth quarter. 4th and 15. Oh wow. They get a 4th and 15. Wow, this is cool.
Oh, so hey, they gonna make you play this game out to the end.
To the end, and you gotta
literally can keep getting the ball back.
They're gonna have to have 2 plays.
So if you get the ball to the 50, let me see, 25. If you get the ball to the 40,
you got one more. You'll be able to take one more shot.
Why did that Joker just get sacked and then throw the ball though? That's what I'm still upset about.
I don't get it.
Ain't no targeting, obviously, in that league.
Wow.
Ain't no targeting in that league, bro.
Hey, they said we hitting out here. They say we hitting out here. Hey man, I can't lie. For the first game, this was pretty. It was interesting, but it was still bad. But it was still interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and to me, that's what the game is all about. Where are they playing that damn game at? Where is Choctaw Stadium at?
It's in I don't know where Choctaw is. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it's like it should be like right by the. I thought it'd be right by the Oklahoma border because they got the Choctaw casino.
So they're not even playing in Arlington?
I think they are. But you know, it's that old baseball stadium.
Oh, okay. Oh, the old Ranger Stadium.
Oh, there you go.
All right, man. Scotty, I done had a blast, bro, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Time. It's almost time for you to break your fast, man. Go and get you some. I know you're gonna eat something before you go get that naan bread later on tonight, man.
Nah, I'm going straight. We're going straight there. Once I get off there, we're gonna jump in the car. We going straight down to Atlanta, and we're going to get this.
Man, you're gonna get a speeding ticket, man.
Probably. Hey, Rock, man, appreciate it, man. We gotta do this again, man. I have fun.
Absolutely, my brother.
All right, bro. Peace.
Later.